Welcome to Africa Express. Now we are talking about the Russia-Ukraine war again because it's so many days and still no winner. Even we have heard that the Ukrainian army they do breaks to the mainland, the Russian mainland, in the region of course. And now it is a bargain for the next peace talk to exchange the piece of land of the Russian against the exchange of the piece of the Ukrainian land that Russia they have. You see that even they are exchanging prisoners now. Since 1 week, the Russian people and the Ukrainian people they have exchanged prisoners. Yes, those Ukrainian prisoners who was in Russia, they are back now in Ukraine. And this, thanks a lot. While we are talking about ceasefire, Vladimir Putin and the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, they have agreed by the intermediary of the US President Donald Trump to make a break of the shelling each other for 1 month. And this is maybe a good deal, a good thing. While I think there is so many dead people inside this war. The Ukrainians they have lost 45,000 soldiers since the 3 years war, and the Russian wars also they have lost 675,000 soldiers. Those Russian young people they are dying, and this is horrible when we see how many people are dying inside this conflict. So we mean, as far as they are talking about the ceasefire, still Russian people don't respect their ceasefire. Vladimir Putin is always like this. He never accepts ceasefire. While sometimes he says he wants a ceasefire, but he never respects it. He begins to shell against the Ukrainian army. We see the last week in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, when the delegation of the Ukrainian and the Russian they met there to talk about stop the war for forever, and they did agree only for stopping the war for 1 month. A 1 month stop is not really a real stop. This war must end really in the favor of the Ukrainians. Russia must get out of Ukraine, and then there will be peace. As far as I can see, I think the Ukrainian army they have lost so many soldiers that they will never agree again to give up their lands after all those Ukrainian soldiers who died like this. They will not give up the fight, even if we have the peacekeepers from the British, the French, and even the Turkish are saying about sending troops to Ukraine for peacekeepers. There are so many speculation, and people are focusing inside this ceasefire. But I know this ceasefire can be possible only if the Russian people they respect the sovereign integrity of the Ukrainian country. The Ukrainian land belongs to the free world now, and even the Europeans they know this. That's why they are helping Kiev. They are giving them ammunition, military aid, and financial aid, not to prolong the war, but for to give them possibility to face the Russian army till the end. You see this Prime Minister from Britain, Starmer, yes, Starmer was saying that United Kingdom will sustain Ukraine for as long as it takes. Every year they will give him 38,000 billion dollar every year so that Ukraine can face the Russian. And this is a war that may last very long, and this is not something good for this planet where we are living since a long time in peace. We have seen some war in this world, like in Sudan or in Syria, and in Palestine. But as far as this war is going on in Ukraine and in Russia, I think we have war on earth. War on earth now has come. We are living those days when humans, they are not more together, they are different because of their nationality, because of their economic favor. Everybody's thinking is better than the other one. So there is war on earth. Like I used to say, this is not good things, because those countries, they have atomic bombs. Those countries, they have nuclear bombs, and this is dangerous time that the humans on earth are living. It must stop. We must give equal right and justice to everyone. No segregation of their identity or their nationality. We must stand up. Everybody on earth, every righteous people must stand up to praise, to speak and cry aloud for redemption on earth. And this is not the real things that the situation on earth is going in a good way. It may be a bad hand for the whole planet, because if the real war begins, and the real war is now boiling in between Russia, it is boiling in between Ukraine and Russia. So we must stand up, all good men, no matter our nationality. We must talk about equal right and justice inside this war between Russia and Ukraine, and to stop it. Thank you very much for following Africa Express.